Hi everyone, I'm Juan. I'm one of the tech leads at Opencast, and welcome. So work variety is key. For people within our craft, at Opencast, we believe that the perfect combination between variety of work and also challenge is what keeps us going, is what keeps me motivated. Every now and again, I always like to turn around and look at my path that I'm leaving behind at Opencast, because I believe it highlights this very well. For example, up until I joined Opencast 5 years ago, the bulk of my experience had been solely within the .NET framework. That's it, C#, in different flavors, but C#. That's all I had ever done. Then when I joined Opencast, I first joined one of our public sector clients to do Scala. And here I had to deal with two things, always with the support from Opencast, which is great. First of all, learn a completely new paradigm, like the functional paradigm. I really did not know what it was. Last time I heard of it was at university. I was a bit lost. And then in parallel to that, familiarized with the Scala language, okay? I was here for 3 years and I loved it. I grew as a developer. I was lucky enough to become a tech lead. And then from there, I moved on to a completely different client, private sector this time, and different stack. Again, back to .NET and C#, but working within Azure Web Services. Completely new technology to learn. Again, great stuff for me, working as a tech lead. I was there for a while, and then I moved again to a completely different tech stack. I started doing Node. Did not have any previous experience with Node up until then. With Windows Azure, again, with the support from Opencast as a tech lead, I was able to deliver this, and it was great. Each change you do here at Opencast, it is a change that pushes you. It's a change where you will do something new, and it's a change for growth. It keeps you motivated and it keeps you going. The next thing is crowdsourcing ideas. At Opencast, we like to keep abreast with working practices and technologies. And how do we do this? We let our staff do their job, quite simply. We are a passionate bunch. We love what we do, and we have set really bubbly communities across our different disciplines that are starting to become like hub of ideas for best practices and latest technologies. And what does this mean if you look at the bigger picture? Well, it means that our best practices and latest technologies that we feel we should adopt or at least consider will always come from the bottom, from our passionate people, all the way up, and not the other way around. Sarge, over to you.
I'm David Sarginson and the head of software development at Opencast. The culture of engineering excellence and that commitment we have to continuous improvement is essential for the work that we do. Opencast has been around for about 9 years doing cool stuff. We're one of the region's top SME doing enterprise level IT consultancy. By enterprise, we mean we deal with huge public sector government bodies like HMRC and the NHS, working on really good projects that actually change the lives of the general public, which is incredibly rewarding. We also do a lot of work in the private sector, working with big investment banks with kind of cutting edge technology, pushing that kind of private fintech sector forward. And to do that, and one of the reasons that we're here is we're in the wonderful position that because of the passion and the expertise that our people have, we've got more work than we can really do. So which is why we're kind of trying to speak to everybody here. Juan just mentioned there in terms of we have our communities of practice, which are absolutely the way that we try and get the ideation and generate those insights from the practitioners and our experts that are actually doing the job. As head of software development, it's my responsibility to make sure that we do follow that ever-evolving best practice. There is no static idea about what the best one is. We've got to continually move forward. And the only way to do that, that's far too big for me to impose that from this top down. And it's wrong for me to do so. If we're there, that I've absolutely failed in what we're trying to do. What we want to do is we want to take all that ideation from our experts and our best practices from our communities, and we want to challenge those ideas. We want to discuss them, and if they've got merit, and we think as a group, as a collective, that this is something that we should do, we try and make that part of our development practice and our business analyst practice and our product owner practice across the whole software delivery cycle. And that's really key to what we do. And that's really the benefit and the bonus that we actually have, is that openness and that crowdsourcing of ideas that we had, which feeds into our method. And that's really what we kind of wanted to come and talk to about. If you want to surround yourself by experts and passionate people who really care about doing the right thing and doing the thing right, come and have a chat to us.